Hello friends, welcome to the channel Forex Beat. And in this video, as you are reading this line, is gold making ascending triangle pattern. We will try to identify, is gold really making ascending triangle pattern? And if it is so, then for today, that is 25th of January, we have a very big opportunity of making a huge money. Trust me guys. And also in this video, we will try to understand what is ascending triangle pattern, what should be our target, what should be a stop loss, what should be an entry point. Everything will be included in this video. We will check everything step by step in our this 5 to 6 minute video. So please do not skip. We will try to wrap everything within 5 to 6 minutes. So let's start. First of all, we all need to understand what is ascending triangle. We need to understand that. So let us quickly read this entire line. The ascending triangle is a bullish continuation pattern and is categorized by a rising lower trend line and a flat upper trend line that act as support. This pattern indicates that buyers are more aggressive than sellers as price continues to make higher lows. The pattern completes itself when price breaks out of the triangle and is in the direction of the overall trend. So I have read this entire paragraph, and in this paragraph I have highlighted few important words. First, bullish. The ascending triangle pattern is a bullish pattern where buyers are more powerful than the sellers. That is why they are that is why buyers are able to move the price towards up. This pattern indicates that buyers are more aggressive. Yeah. So far we have learned two things. It's a bullish continuation pattern. Then the rising lower trend line, which indicate this line, it's a rising lower trend line. This lower trend line is towards up, and flat upper trend line. This upper trend line is totally flat. It is neither going up, neither going down. So it is making something like this flat upper trend line and this rising lower trend line. So this is making one triangle. Okay. So far we have learned this. I am repeating once again. Rising lower trend line and a flat upper trend line like this. So it is making one triangle. So this pattern will complete when we see the price is when we see breakout, then this pattern will complete. Since it's a bullish continue is it's a bullish pattern, in most of the cases we have observed that the breakout is towards up direction. So here let us quickly summarize what we have learned in our previous slide. First, it's an uptrend. Second, consolidation. You can see it's in the consolidation phase. Third, rising lower trend line. Fourth, flat upper trend line. And fifth, trade continuation. It's in the uptrend. It will continue to move in the uptrend only. Okay. Always remember the word trade continuation. Uptrend, it will move towards up in most of the cases, of course. Now, what is the measuring technique? Measuring technique means what should be our target. So here we will measure the distance of the lower trend line and the flat upper trend line, and whatever the points it will cover here, this should be our target. For example, if it is cover 100 pips or 100 points, then our target will also be of 100 pips only. Okay. Now here, what should be our entry? Whenever we will get a complete closing, whenever we will get a closing above this uptrend line, whenever we will get a closing above this uptrend line, we can take a entry, and our target will be this, and this is which is totally equal to this, and our stop loss is here. Now there are certain advantages and disadvantages as well in the ascending triangle pattern. The first advantage is that it is very easy to identify the ascending triangle pattern. Second advantage is that we can have a very clear target level, we can easily identify the pattern. We can easily identify our target, like what should be a target, we can also identify that. But it has certain limitation. Also limitation is that at times false breakouts also took place. Second, market moves into the consolidation phase for a very long while. These are the two advantages and limitations of the ascending triangle pattern. Now, this chart is very important, and from this chart only we can make very good money on 25th of January 2023, that is today. Yeah. So if we look on the 15 minutes chart of gold, then we can see that gold is continue to move in the upper trend line. Is it something we have studied, right? See, rising lower trend line. Let us compare here. Gold is in the rising lower trend line. Second, what we have learned? Flat upper trend line. Let us compare. Gold is in the flat upper trend line. Okay. So our both the conditions satisfied. First condition, rising lower trend line. Second, flat upper trend line. Okay. Now it has satisfied both the conditions of ascending triangle pattern. Now what is our third thing? Is it in the uptrend? Yes, it is in the uptrend. So it is satisfied all the three conditions now. Minute here. Fourth, has it done the consolidation? Yes. And fifth, the continuation pattern. It was in the consolidation phase. Now, what should be our entry and exit point? Entry. Now we have to wait for a closing below 9 below. Now we have to wait for a closing above 1940. We will wait for a closing of 15-minute candle above 1940, and once we will get a closing of a 15-minute candle above 1940, we can easily go for buy in XAUUSD. Our first target will become 1950, second 1960, and third 1970. Okay, in case of upside move. Now how I will trade on trade on all these three targets. For example, today I have a plan that I will trade in three lots of gold. So I will take three different trades. Here trade 1, here trade 2, here trade 3. Each of one lot. Here I will set my first target of 1950. I will set the target to a 1960, and I will set the target to 1970. When target 1 is achieved, this will get closed. When target 2 is achieved, this will get closed. And then I will wait for target 3 with trailing stop loss only. In other cases, for example, gold is not able to sustain over 1940, then it, and in case of any breakdown, whenever gold will break this rising lower rising lower trend line by a 15-minute candle, we can go for a sell. And here also our first target will become 1920, second 1910, and third 1900. Here also I will trade in the very same strategy. For example, today I have a plan that I will trade in three lot of gold. I will take three different trades of one lot only. Here my first target will become 1920, second target 1910, and third 1900. When target 1 will be achieved, my this order will get closed. When target 2 will achieve, my this target will get closed. And when target 3, and then I will wait for target 3 with trailing stop loss only. Trust me guys, triangle pattern is a very common pattern for any kind of trade. Either you trade in gold, or you trade in Bitcoin, or you trade in any currency pairs or oils. This triangle pattern is quite common. And this pattern is something, the accuracy level of this pattern is more than 80%. If you just follow this triangle pattern, Trust me, guys, no one is going to stop you from making money in this market. You can make easy money in market, provided you take care of your risk management, you take care of your risk and reward ratio, everything. Okay. And here, for the upside, our stop loss will become 1929, and similarly for the downside as well, it is going to 1929. If it gives an immediate breakout or breakdown, then our stop loss will become 1929. Else, we need to select a stop loss as per this diagram. In case you like this video, then please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Or in other cases, in case you have any kind of question, then please drop your question at the comment box, or you can also telegram me. Thank you very much for watching. Have a nice day. Bye bye.